Good morning. I should actually just say good morning, Wendy, because I post these videos for myself as my vlog, and thank you to those that do watch them. But my carnivore journey, I am needing to wear 2 pairs of glasses. If you would ask me why, I will tell you. I've been eating chocolate. So I had 2 slabs of chocolate yesterday, and what happens, or those small slabs, not the big ones, but nonetheless it's still chocolate and it's still got sugar in, and it's still not ideal. The reason why I'm eating the chocolate is because I've had 1 month long of dramatic trauma, is the way I would describe it. I had 2 different sets, 2 sets of people, male and female, very upset with me about their horse. Their horses I look after, and my opinion and their opinion differed, so they got very upset with me. I don't understand it, because I don't understand when people get so upset with me. I'm the one that works with horses daily for decades, and they just spend the money. No, the one just rides the horse twice a week, just rides. And the other one, they don't even see the horse. They come to the horse maybe occasionally, look at the horse. But the groom and I, on both parties, know the horses way well. We know what's going on in the background. We get to deal with day-to-day stuff. We get to deal with the fact that the horse has changed, and that the work I do is effective. I'm like, okay, whatever. But both parties, the ladies own the horses, and the hubbies got cross with this lady because this lady made their ladies cross. So the husbands ganged up on me with their wives. It was not okay. Prior to Carnivore, that would have devastated me. Okay, look, let's face it, it did still devastate me, because I always have the horse's best interest at heart. The horse's best interest at heart. And if I've got more than one horse to look after, if I've got a herd of horses that belong to various people and myself, I am not going to endanger them for the request of the one horse. I cannot endanger horses. I have to take the best interest of the horses in heart. And both owners were not, they wanted me to put their interests above that of the horse. Which is interesting. I came this close to reporting myself to... we have a horse care unit close by, but also it doesn't have to be. I came this close to reporting myself if I had to do what both owners wanted me to do. Anyway, that was very traumatic. I can smile and laugh about it and make semi-jokes about it, but actually it carried on over at night as well, and I was so concerned that I was going to have a colon blockage once again, because that's what happened the last time I had multiple traumas. The other trauma I had in the last month, in July 2024, was my mom had a stroke. It turned out that it was just a vitamin B12. She was totally depleted of vitamin B12, which can cause stroke and heart failure. And she's like, oh, I didn't know this. So she's been receiving vitamin B12 injections. She's had multiple. Let me think how many now. She would have had... she would have had 5, 6, 7. She's had 7 in the month. That's, well, once they diagnosed what the problem was, they gave her 5 immediately, and then daily, one a day for 5 days, and now she's having 1 a week for 5 weeks, and then she has to have 1 a month for life. Her appetite's back, she's sparking, her mind is back. So Carnivore would also do that, because there's a lot of B vitamins in meat, isn't there? So anyway, and she is eating more meat, but obviously it wasn't sufficient. Her stroke, she has no leftover symptoms of the stroke. So it is stroke-like symptoms, although the doctor said according to her MRI she did have a stroke. I sort of like really, I was meant to go to the doctor with my mom. But my mom didn't want me to go because she knew I was going to fight with the doctor, because I knew the doctor was going to give her statins or cholesterol lowering drugs, and the older you get, the more higher your cholesterol is supposed to be, and cholesterol is to keep your brain. If you take statins, it's gonna give you Alzheimer's. It's gonna deplete your brain matter. Anyway, I believe the doctor did give her cholesterol medication, but I'll find out. I'll check and see if she's actually taking them. So that was trauma number 3. Trauma number 4. What was trauma number 4? Other than forgotten trauma number 4, it was a trauma number 4. I had a fender bender. I reversed into somebody. One of the rules, I must put a sticker on my car: do not park behind me. Especially don't park behind me and after I've parked, because somehow or another that's looking for trouble. The parking lot at the shopping center was very small, and they parked in a non-parking bay. So it's their problem, not mine. Although the mom, shouted at me and shouted at me. I've actually got a little bit of a video. Maybe I should add it on here at the end. I was trying to be calm, but I realized I wasn't. You can hear I'm not calm. I was trying to film the damage. I think I did film the damage, but I filmed more of my car than of the damage. And I wanted to film the owners. Oh gosh, you've got to be interesting. What was the 4th trauma? Why will I not remember the 4th one? Oh, my sister. When my mom was sick in hospital, I got it. When my mom was sick in hospital, there was, when she was in the emergency ward, we used to call it, anyway, when she was there, and we were preparing to have her taken up into hospital, there was just some interactions about stuff. My sister tends to tease. She goes teasy. And she goes teasy until she makes my mom cry. So my daughter, my mom's granddaughter, was asking my sister to please stop it and stop teasing my mom, so they stop making her grandmother cry. And then the two of them had a standoff, like two roosters standing against each other, but they had a standoff. And my sister dashed out the hospital and accused me and my family of chasing her out of the hospital. And she actually sent me a message to say I'm dead to her. She wants nothing more to do with me, plus a couple of other shocking stuff. Now, things like that really traumatized me. Now I'm okay with that. I'm like, okay, I try to make peace through her daughters. And I then said to the daughters, actually, they asked, do I really want to make peace with my mom because I want to spend time with her? And I said, well, I don't know if I can deal with any more fighting with me. Oh, and then yesterday, I went to the butcher to buy, and the owner of the butcher, God, who would know why? He was so rude to me. He dumped on me, and he was just short and sharp. And I was like, dude, I wanted to buy fat for the dogs. I wanted to buy stowaway fat, and he brought out kidney fat, expensive fat. I'm like, my dogs I'm not paying that much money for my dogs to eat that. They'll think they're kings and queens. Anyway, he got so mad at me. He got impatient. I bought the fat because I was so terrified by his shouting at me. That's what happened with all these other folk, except my mom, of course. My mom was ill, but I'm like, why are people fighting with me? Peace, brother, peace. Let's just be peace. Let's be at peace. Anyway, so I had these 4 big traumas. I didn't get a blockage. In fact, I learned a trick after my last colon blockage that could have killed me, I heard. I'm like, still, I don't know if I believe that. I learned a trick. Just eat fat. Too much fat and it will just flood out. So I did do that. I have, and I love fat anyway. So it suited me. But the thing is, I was still struggling to sleep at night. Because these people were all in my head, and I don't put things down very easily. Looks like I can hold on things for a long time. And plus the 2 horse-related incidences, they haven't stopped. But look at the happy face. And I am hoping to go, and I've got dentures at the top. I'm hoping to go and redo dentures at the top. That is my hope. Oh, and then the double glasses. It really does work after I've eaten chocolate. So that's why I ate chocolate, because I was just like, oh God, I can't do this. I got to just eat chocolate. So I bought myself chocolate. I gained about 3.5 kilograms at some point in this trauma. I'm back down to 61 with PJs on, so 61, which is bearable. I would have preferred to stay 59, but let's fine. I will do skipping. I haven't done much skipping. I haven't done. I was going to say bolting because horses bolt, but I haven't done sprinting. I did do one crazy run around chasing horses because we had an aggressive gelding chase a dominant mare, and with 3 other horses running behind him. Those are times when I wish I could have my camera out and film. It is distressing. But that kind of trauma, I fix it, catch it, sort it, done, and it's gone because it's gone. But the human trauma, I can't seem to deal with humans. I can't seem to deal with humans fighting with me. But yes, so my hair, I've had a haircut and I've been given so many compliments about my haircut. Yes, when you go to the hairdresser, they do blow wave and then it looks good for a couple of days, but now it's looking like Wendy style. So, Sukatu, what do you think? Okay, yeah, so I've, as far as my carnivore journey over July, it was trauma month.